Hi, Wheel of Time fans. Welcome to Tori Talks with Dr. S. I'm Tori, and this is Dr. S. We will be discussing episode 7, the penultimate episode of season 2, and it is called Das Damar. I think that is old tongue for the Great Game or Game of Houses, something like that.
I think so too. That's what Mr. Dr. S said.
Oh, he confirmed it?
Yes, he did. He said, this means that. And I'm like, do you guys just memorize this stuff?
It is insane how much they can remember from reading it that long ago.
Like when I read comments, I'm like, did that just come from your head?
That's like with the other brother that read it. He's like, this is this person and da-da-da, and this is, I mean, it's like they can recite the whole thing.
I don't even know, like, my name by the end of the day.
It is beloved, that's for sure. Well, this episode starts 20 years ago, and it was so nice to see a smiling, cheerful Moiraine.
We wanted this. We had just said I would like to see what it was like, what she was like 20 years ago. And wow, she looks so happy. Oh my god.
And gleeful, and the way they have it bookend is her being so happy with Siuan, and then the end.
It's like, and it's so totally cinematic, right? Or I guess probably like all beautiful or sad love stories. They're on the brink of happiness. They're about to go retire and, like, you know, become fishwives.
So cute.
Then we see how this all came about.
Yeah, freaking Katara Sedai, who's played by Hayley Mills. Did you realize?
Oh, I did not realize that.
That was so nostalgic for me. But anyway, she has the vision of Rand's birth, or the dragon being reborn. Right. So
in the moment that it's happening,
right when they decided we're gonna run away together.
That it's like almost as if it's like causal or something, right? Like I don't know. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, so then scrap our plans of having this happy life together, and that this is their mission now, is to find the Dragon Reborn. And then, of course, Katara dies. It was that intense, that vision.
Yeah.
So begins the search, and ends the life they could have had. So then but then we're back to, their present day, Moiraine, and when she finally meets up with Siuan again, and they're kind of having a spat because she said, you didn't tell me all this time that you were still...
So I thought it was so interesting that the first thing that she said, because I thought, okay, I can't believe you didn't tell me. It could have been a number of things, like that you found the Dragon Reborn.
Yeah.
You know, but the first thing she cared was that she was stilled.
Like it hurt her.
Yeah. And so first I was just like, oh, that's all you care about? But then I realized because of that's like the feeling, right? Like you know, if she actually, like they lose all, like, everything. Lust for life.
Yes.
So I guess that's why that was so important.
Really cut her deep.
Yeah.
How come you didn't tell me?
It's even more important than finding the Dragon Reborn, which she's been searching for 20 years.
That's love. Yeah, exactly. I can't get over the moment that Siuan touches her face, and you see Moiraine's reaction to it. It was kind of gut-wrenching.
Yeah.
But, you know, the two of them... They're just on different pages right now, so you can see the cracks forming.
Moiraine has one goal. It's like she's not breaking from that.
And she always has.
Yeah.
Well, so this is the chance that Rand has to meet with the Amyrlin Seat, and I love when Lan is prepping him.
I thought that was so cute. Yeah. Like everything from what to wear to... I mean, I actually saw in this episode, Lan's been Rand's only real teacher. Like, giving him actually practical skills.
Yeah.
Like, from how to dress to telling him about the sword forms. So now we know what that cat crosses the courtyard thing is, like, the name of one of the sword forms.
That's super
That
cute.
Was pretty cool.
You know, Lan says something, I think it's pretty big. He says the one rule for being a man, and I'm paraphrasing, is whatever comes, face it on your feet.
Yes.
And it was really big for some reason.
Yeah, and then Rand spent a lot of the time on his knees. And I was like,
that didn't translate, yes. Yeah. I like when Siuan says to Rand, you're not a spoke in the wheel, you're the water that turns.
Yes, again with the water.
Here we go.
Right? So people keep telling us there's something with the water, like how Nynaeve went into the water in the beginning, and there's all the training with the water, and drink the water, Egwene.
There's a lot of that, right? Yeah. There's a lot of Tower law that's spoken in this episode as well, and that the Amyrlin Seat is supposed to shield the Dragon Reborn. Like, that's the law, apparently, and then use them as a weapon, basically, later on.
Yeah.
For the last battle.
Yeah. And I like how Rand's kind of, like, trying to stand up to her.
Yeah.
It's kind of cute.
It is.
But it's kind of, like, yeah, nice try.
Well, it ended up being very disappointing for him, I'm sure, but also for Siuan, because she's like, you've been, for 6 months, has she taught you nothing? And how come, you know, why was it that easy for me to shield you just now.
Well, and I was very confused as to what's this strategy, right? Because, Maureen's like, oh, or Swan's like, our strategy hasn't been working, and we didn't know what the strategy was. So I was trying to figure out, like, well, what is their strategy? So I guess it was for Moraine to find the dragon, get him ready, so she didn't do her part, right? And then Swan said, you didn't do your part. Oh, yeah, because she was supposed to be able to like, gentle or whatever, shield him if he got too powerful.
Yes.
But then Moraine said, Swan, you didn't do your part because you were supposed to get all the Aes Sedai to like be ready for him, the White Tower ready.
Yeah.
So why didn't you do that?
Yeah, exactly.
It's a little suspicious, isn't it?
A little bit. Yeah, I don't know. Wow.
Like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
I'm
going to try to stop being all suspicious, but I did think that was very interesting.
That's a very good point.
Yeah.
It's a good catch. Rand, he obviously is like captured, right? So I thought it was kind of surprising that he calls upon Lanfear to help break him out, but who better? And also, like, good on you. That was pretty smart to use that resource.
Yeah, totally. I thought that was probably, he's clever in some ways.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to like playing the two people that he knows he's valuable.
Yeah.
So he can kind of get people to do what he wants. He's just not that like sophisticated to really like be in control of that whole situation.
But I'm really proud of him.
Yeah.
Proud of him nonetheless. Yeah. How sad was that, back to Lan, when he asked Moraine if she ever thought about killing herself? Because apparently only 2 people that had been stilled had ever they didn't kill themselves.
Yeah.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah. So, but upon rewatching it, because we both rewatched it, right?
Yeah.
I was looking carefully, and did you see he kind of smiles? So when she says, no, I never once, like she's all offended. So. He's like, yeah, and then he just was like, I thought so, or I didn't think so, and he just like kind of smiles. So we'll learn later why that was a significant piece of information. Yes. But yeah, he was already like working, like watching it again, I was like, oh, he was like working to figure out all that stuff this whole time.
He had to work pretty hard this episode, even when he went to Logain.
Yes.
And he said, can you see the weaves still on Moraine? He's like, I can.
Yeah. So that's what kind of like, so he had to verify by asking Moraine, like, if she ever felt suicidal, because if she had actually been stilled, she would have tried to kill herself. So that's when I think he was like, oh, well then if he's not, then there must be some weaves on her.
He put it together.
Oh, so genius, Lan. I love you. By the way, how do I become a Lan boy? You know about the Lan boys?
I've heard people throw it out there. I want to be You
one.
already are.
I know. I don't have to be a Lan girl, right? I could be a Lan boy, because I feel like that's more cute.
I don't know.
It's more cute to say.
That's kind of cute. I don't know, but Lan he might have been MVP this episode.
Oh, totally.
I want to throw in here, just insert this person that I hate so much, Liandrin.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, first of all, she has no chill when she's like, I need to talk to you. It's like,
that escalated quickly.
Yeah, and of course his mom's going to become suspicious.
Oh, totally.
Why do you want to talk to her?
I know. It's like she wasn't even trying
to
play it cool.
Yeah, but also, Barthanes, you bastard. You fooled us. He's
I know.
a dark friend.
Right. But we guessed it.
So that's what I went back, because we were like, oh, but he's so sweet, but it doesn't matter. Yeah. Oh, I didn't guess it.
No. Well, we did in our, maybe I
think you did.
I was trying to give us credit, because it comes through the dialogue. But because I remember you said, like, well, who else do you think is a dark friend? And I was like going through my like memory bank, and I was like, well, what about the people in Moraine City, her family?
Yeah.
And then I said, well, what about Barthanes? Because he's not really like the type that would marry a queen.
Yeah, you said it. You totally nailed it.
I felt kind of mean saying that about him, but there you go.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, score 1 for me. But I've been wrong way more than I've been right.
Apparently they love to tell us that we're so wrong on some things, which is hilarious.
I didn't think that we would get a reveal so quickly on that prediction, though.
I'm kind of glad they did, though. Just rip the Band-Aid off.
Yeah, and I'm glad he's been thrown in the cell.
Yeah, that was a really cool little trick that his mom played on him.
I love his mom.
I know. But then that means that obviously, like, doesn't he have to be executed now? I mean, isn't he going to be...
I think so. Yeah, well, I am a little bit worried for Lady Annavere now, because Liandrin, like, may do something to her. Yeah. I don't know. I just feel very worried, because she's still there. And Liandrin's still hanging around, maybe.
That's true. Oh, gosh.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Well, she couldn't get to Moraine, so maybe she'll get to her little sister. Oh. That would be interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about Mat next, who has been taken to foam by Lanfear.
Yes.
So Ishi, okay, he makes this 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 drink, this tea, that's supposed to show you your past lives.
Thousands of lives, he said.
I would like some of that tea. But no, not really. Because, so Matt, there was some comic relief there when Matt says, is this a sex thing or a murder thing? Because either way, can we just get it over?
I wrote that. That was like the line of the show. I love so that.
Yeah. But of course, Matt, being Matt, he does drink the tea, and his lives that he sees, and now it's still him in every life, but he's murderous, he's suicidal.
Everything is bad. He I wrote, he either kills himself or kills someone else, and he doesn't want to. Like, he's tortured by it. Yeah. So, so when Ishii is, like, giving him a way to end it all, he's like, how? Oh, that was really sad, because Ishii he wants it all to be done and over with. And it's almost like Ishii is saying he's also tortured. Like, he's trying to say that he also wants to end it all, which I'm like, well, why do I feel bad for Matt? Because I've seen his lives now, right? Yeah. But I don't feel bad for Ishii. I hate him.
I'm always curious to see if it was a trick or something, because, you know, how can we trust him?
Oh, good for you. I totally just bought it.
Oh, well, I mean, how do you? Yeah. I don't know, because he can mess with his mind.
I keep forgetting, though. I just take things for what they are.
Well, there's always motives to what Ishii and Lanfear are doing, right? They're the Forsaken, whoever, Dark Friends. So, I don't know. I was just like, why are you're trying to get him on your side and make him trust you. Yeah. And then make him agree that, this should all end. But I don't know.
And it still makes me think, like, what did he mean when he says Matt was born mine?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, what? How? Do you know each other?
Was born mine.
Yeah.
I still think it's like...
Like, did they know each other in one of those lives?
Oh!
I don't know. Because in the preview, they mention how Lanfear and Ishii and Luz were all friends. Okay. And then it's Loyal's voice, and he's just like, oh, just like... They're all friends, like the Two Rivers people. Yeah. So I'm like, is Matt, like, I don't know.
I don't
know. Well, and if Rand is the reborn of Luz, are like the other 4 of the Two Rivers kids a reborn of some of these people, like of the Forsaken? I don't know. But they are friends. Wait, okay, so hold on. I'm processing, right? So, like, if Luz and Lanfear and Ishii are friends of a same era, then and Luz and Rand are like the same soul or whatever, then can Matt and Egwene and all them be also like part of those people?
Can they?
That's pretty wild.
Oh, that was fun.
No.
I guess anything's possible.
Crazy.
Let's catch up with Nynaeve and Elaine next. So I love the sass from Elaine and how she took charge.
And the way Nynaeve's like taken aback. I can't tell. She's just more like, what? How dare you? But okay.
Yeah. And then when Loyal finds them or they catch up, then he starts bowing to Elaine. And another comic moment was when Nynaeve said, don't encourage her. Yeah. Oh, that was so funny. But I'm glad that they got to see each other. I'm always loving reunions, you know.
I am totally respecting Elaine so much because she is, like, you can tell she knows things. Like, you know, I love the little conversation they have where they're walking through the town and Nynaeve's like, why are they acting like they've been San Shen forever? Like, why don't they fight back? You know, they just got taken over. Right. And Elaine's like, well, they would never win against the Death Watchers or whatever, those crazy soldier-looking people. Like, you know, she's being groomed to take over her land, so she knows, like, how the world works. Yeah. So she's, like, so smart.
I know. Yeah. She good for her and good for her for sticking up for herself and being like, no, we're gonna do it my way. The authority in her.
She knows how to play like the smart long game, whereas Nynaeve's more emotional. She's like, why don't they fight back? Because they'll die, is what Elaine's saying.
So true. So they actually kind of have a symbiotic relationship. They work well together. Yes. So their big plan is to collar Sul'dam.
Literally, they become symbiotic.
Literally.
Because now, so I was like trying to figure this out, right? So they collar a Sul'dam. Nynaeve wears the wristband, right? So then is she going to be able to, like, because the Sul'dams don't have power without anything, but can she maybe channel through, like, make it seem as if? I don't know.
I'm not sure how they're going to do it, but they know that you have to be a Sul'dam to go there. Yeah. So, I don't know. I'm looking forward to how
are they going to, like, put on the different clothed, like switch clothes and all that
I
stuff.
thought in the preview they showed
Oh.
Nynaeve with her hair like that. Maybe. I'm not sure. Okay, so you know who we got very little of, but I still love it,
Mhm.
is Perrin and Avienda.
Oh, I know.
We didn't get much, but what we got was kind of cute.
Yeah, yeah.
Not cute. Some of it was
Oh
not
my
cute.
gosh, I know.
Oh, and don't forget Hopper. Hopper was
my
there
God,
too.
I know.
So they meet
Yeah.
up with two Aiels.
Mhm.
Let's see, what are their names? Bane and I forgot the other one.
I don't remember either.
But they were cute.
They were cool.
And yeah, so they have to. Well, apparently, they have to rough her up because Toe.
Yeah.
They have traditions.
You're right.
It's fine. So,
They're such an interesting culture. I love how they sign sometimes.
Yes.
That was pretty cool.
That was very cool.
But it's like selective. Like what I don't know the reason why, when.
Sometimes they'll
Where, yeah, exactly. So like
speak and
what is that
sometimes they won't.
exactly?
Yeah.
I'm like, what is that about? But
Did
it's
they
pretty
not
cool.
want Perrin to know, or
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, that was sad because you hear Hopper crying like he
Oh, I
wanted
know.
them to stop beating her up, but it's part of their culture that's what they do.
Yeah.
So when they do get to what Perrin says is Falm, they say in their sign language, this is all water. How?
Yeah.
That's the tidal wave, I'm guessing, from the Sunshine?
Oh,
Do you
that's
think?
right.
Like, maybe, obviously it
Because
wasn't
it's supposed
at
to
one
be
point.
all dry.
Yeah.
There shouldn't be. So now they can take ships over, right?
Right.
Because Sanshin are like the ship people.
I'm guessing.
Whoa!
Well,
I forgot about that.
Yeah, the big tidal wave. I don't know.
Yeah.
But that girl was on a beach. I don't know.
Yeah.
What do I know?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Egwene. Oh my
Oh
gosh.
my
To see
gosh.
her with that, what I sometimes call a golden apple.
But now that it's in her mouth, there's
doesn't-
nothing cute about it.
that's
It's not a
cute.
pacifier. It's not an apple. It's just
It's all bad.
bad.
It's all bad. So they're training the Damane with just basically to use them for their powers, right? That's what they
like
do.
literally as a weapon.
Yeah, little do they know that Egwene is stronger than all of them put together. And so her
She-
superpowers...
All over the
They
city.
felt
Like
it
I
in
love how Loyal felt it. He's like,
Yeah.
and the little cat.
Yeah, exactly. But I have to say my favorite part about, well, the exchange between Rena and Egwene is when Egwene says she's going to kill her.
Oh my god, that was so well done.
You're training her to kill you.
We saw her face like the whole time.
Yeah.
Like when she was demonstrating her power, her face was just like, like I just loved her face. I was just like, yeah, I think obviously we knew she wasn't down,
No.
you know, and now we know she's gonna. And Rena didn't even like try to hit her
Yeah,
because
I was
last
waiting.
week, last week she would like have hit her,
Yeah.
but today she was just so pissed.
Maybe she's fearing.
She was like,
a little bit.
she was like so mad.
Yeah.
She's like, I gotta go.
I'm over this. Yeah, we are fighting. But yeah, not a lot of Egwene, but she will be saved, okay?
Yeah.
She will be saved.
I'm just so I don't know how much we're gonna get in the finale. Like how, like is it just gonna be a cliffhanger or what?
No.
But I need her to come.
We need to wrap this up.
I really do. Yeah, I need to know. I need closure on this.
Wrap up the whole Egwene being a
Mhm.
Damane. It's not
Yep.
going to happen.
Yep.
All right, so Varen plays a pretty big role in this
Yes.
episode. She has Yasuka give her an Ogier map. So
Yes.
she's looking for a way gate. So she has this little plan constructed. What I'm kind of confused about is how the hell was it so easy for her to get Leanne to leave Rand? Now, I was trying to listen to her words because I know they have wordplay so that they're
Mhm.
not lying,
Yes.
right? But some part of me was like, okay, so she says that the Amerlin seat requires your strength
Yes.
to protect Kyrian, which, yeah.
Which I
She
think
does need.
she really made it imply that she needs her to go to where she is, but she requires her strength. But here, doing this, what she was already doing.
And she does require her strength,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, so
of
that
course,
was-
got
yeah,
it. She
perfect.
said, I've been told to watch the boy. Were you told to watch the boy? Is that just in general?
But maybe not by the Amerlin.
Right. Okay. And then she says, this is an order. Are you ordering her or is she ordering her? So part of this is it really cunning wordplay or
Yes.
is she lying?
I think it's wordplay.
Okay. I got suspicious.
Oh, a Farron?
Yeah.
Oh.
I am probably wrong. I get it. I'm
Mhm.
always wrong.
But Maureen was like, "Oh, good job."
Then she mentioned that.
Mhm.
So then I said, okay,
Mhm.
just kidding. I'll back off from Varen.
Oh my gosh.
But I had to go back and
Yeah.
rewatch it to
Yeah.
say, how did she twist her words? But yes,
Mhm.
Maureen kind of being there to say, oh, good job.
Yeah, because you're right. Like, well, your strength is required. Okay.
True.
And then I've been sent to watch the boy. We don't know by whom, so it could have been by Alana.
What were you?
Because
Okay.
Alana is in on it
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
So, because that whole exchange where Alana and her watchers are watching Varen, they seemed suspicious of each other.
Yes.
So then I was like, wait, what's happening here? Like,
Yeah.
they're all suspicious of each other. But then we learned
Like
that
us.
they're actually, then we learned that they're actually working together. Thank goodness.
That is kind of nice to see this team effort.
Because I like them all, and I didn't want them to not like each other.
And Varen obviously did only good things this episode. I just thought that was a little too convenient for her to get.
Yeah.
But hey, it worked, so
It
I really
worked.
shouldn't be complaining, should I? Okay, so she helps them leave, and then the big moment is when Land says to Rand that, because she's trying to tell Moiraine, you still have it.
Yeah.
It's tied up in a knot, basically. And so Rand is able to use his powers for something finally.
Yes,
For
thank
good.
goodness.
And he breaks the knot.
Yeah.
And so
And it's all Lan, because Lan's telling them what to do. I'm like,
MVP.
I love him.
He's the best. So
He's
then
the best.
she's so excited when she gets her weaves back. Obviously, that's
It
amazing.
looks like she's like orgasmic. She's just like, I feel it.
Euphoric. Yeah, exactly. Well, it's obviously that she opens up the way gate, but Swan, who figured it out, she goes over there and she says, she commands her.
Oh, and then as soon as she does it, she can't even. I thought a command meant you had to do it, but it's like you can't even not do it.
It's like her body just moved without her wanting to. Yeah,
that's
and
crazy.
So she closes it.
And I felt like she felt so violated and betrayed. Like, like they're done.
Yeah, that was sad. That was really sad.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to say, after Rand broke her ties or whatever, I love when Lan says he's sorry it took him so long to do his duty. How cute
Yes, that was,
But anyway, so Swan and Moiraine,
things
aren't going well for them, but then Lanfear shows up and just breaks, whatever you want to call it, throws Swan.
I know. I was a little worried that she was dead or gonna be dead.
Yeah.
But she wasn't. But no.
Because she said a broken Sedai is better than a dead one.
Yes.
Which
So
we've heard before.
Yeah. So she came to the scene and she threatened to kill Moiraine, right? And then Rand was like, "If you do that, then I won't do whatever."
Again, good job, Rand.
Yes, exactly. Like he steps up perfectly when needed for now. So then they go through the waste, but before she leaves, she actually said a broken Amyrlin is more useful than a dead one.
Oh.
Because she did say that about Moiraine last time, a broken Aes Sedai is better than a dead one because they have more to lose or something like that, right?
Right.
So now I'm like, is someone gonna proposition the Amyrlin?
Oh my god.
It's so crazy.
I felt really bad for Swan.
I know.
I mean, that was really sad when she's like, Moiraine, please.
Yeah.
And she left her.
Yeah.
And that was the end of the relationship, I guess.
So crazy.
The love relationship. I don't know.
I just don't. I'm so like I really want to know how different this is from the books because a lot of things I think are not. I don't think. I think Mr. Dr. S tries his very best, but I asked like, did this happen in the books? And he said that this didn't happen. This Amyrlin, this Swan and Moiraine thing.
Oh, it didn't.
Yeah, but I didn't ask any further questions because I was like, I gotta process.
Oh my gosh, no way.
So I don't know, like, what does that mean for what can be with Swan?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
But you're a little suspicious of Swan too, so.
Yeah, but that's so crazy. The Amyrlin seat be a Darkfen? No way. But did you see that in the preview for the next episode? I don't know if it's like obviously reality or dream world, but Moiraine's not wearing blue. She's wearing like a whitish, creamish gold color. Amyrlin seat color?
No. Freaking
I don't freaking know. Watch it again, I swear.
did not pay enough attention
I didn't
to
notice
that.
it first viewing, but when I rewatched just now, I was like, why is she wearing not blue?
She always wears blue.
Yeah. What the heck?
Oh my gosh, that's so fun.
That's crazy. So, I mean...
Do you believe it's the finale?
I don't want it to be.
I know, this has been really fun.
Yeah,
Huh?
I know. They put so much into this episode and last week's episode. Like, insane. Like, stuff I didn't think we were gonna get to.
Yeah.
So, I'm excited.
I know. I'm glad for it. Yeah. All right. Should we wrap it up?
Yeah.
All right. Well, everybody, let us know what you thought of this penultimate episode and our review. Thank you again for always sending love and comments and help and insights and perspectives. We love it all. And then also, if you haven't, please like and subscribe. And we will see you next week for the finale of Season 2 of The Wheel of Time. Thank you. Bye-bye.